Are you planning a trip to Japan or interested in teaching yourself Japanese? Maybe you need to translate the label on a package or want to understand what's happening in that manga you just picked up? Whatever you need it for, a Japanese translator app can help you to better understand the world around you. But there are many apps out there, making it difficult to find the best one for you. We put together a list of the 6 best Japanese translator apps to help you choose. Our favorite is Google Translate because it can translate photos, text, and audio and works offline. Check out the rest of our list for more Japanese translator apps, and take a look at our buying guide for information on how to find the app that will work best for you. The first product on our list is Google Translate. Pros: easy to communicate with native speakers. Photo translation feature works well. Can translate languages outside of Japanese. Helpful for learning new languages, including Japanese. Cons: reviewers say recent update makes app challenging to use. Google Translate is a versatile app that can translate Japanese from photos, text, and audio. It can even translate Japanese offline. The app also comes with handwriting translation, which is useful if you have prior knowledge of Japanese. It features a phrasebook where you can save previous translations, too. Some reviewers have issues with a recent user interface update, saying the app is now difficult to navigate. Despite that, reviewers praise its accurate translations and educational value. They add that Google Translate makes it easy to communicate with native speakers and translate unfamiliar words, making it perfect for traveling. The second product in our list is Microsoft Translator. Pros: app is easy to use. Helpful for communicating with native speakers. Works well offline. Can translate languages outside of Japanese. Cons: reports that translations are sometimes inaccurate. Reports that image and audio translations do not work well. Microsoft Translator features photo, text, and audio translation that you can use offline. It also supports in-person bilingual conversations with native speakers, and it comes with a phrasebook, a pronunciation guide, and the ability to share translations across different apps. You can also save translations to refer back to later. Some reviewers say that the translations are not always accurate, while others report that the image and audio translation functions do not work well. But many reviewers appreciate Microsoft Translator for helping them communicate with colleagues, friends, and family members who speak different languages. Reviewers also praise the app for being easy to use. The next product is SayHi Translate. Pros: helpful for communicating with native speakers. Can choose voice and speed of audio. Translations are fast. Reviewers say the app is easy to use. Helpful for learning Japanese, especially pronunciation. Cons: translations are sometimes inaccurate. Voice translation does not work well. Doesn't work offline. SayHi Translate is a highly customizable app. You can choose the gender and speed of the voice, share translations through text or social media, and access a keyboard by pressing down the microphone button. The app also supports multiple languages and some of their respective dialects. Some reviewers say that this app does not translate voices well, while others note that the translations are not always accurate. However, the majority of reviewers praise SayHi Translate for its quick translations and accessible interface. They add that this app helps them communicate with native speakers easily. The next product in our list is Yandex.Translate. Pros: translations are mostly accurate. Can translate languages outside of Japanese. Dictionary is helpful for learning new languages, including Japanese. Cons: cannot translate English into Japanese romoji, may be difficult to read for those who can't read Japanese characters. Reviewers say the app does not work well offline. Yandex.Translate is a multifaceted translator app with lots to offer. It has photo, text, and voice translations, and it's available offline. If you're interested in developing your Japanese language skills, the app also features flashcards and a dictionary for studying. Additionally, it saves your translation history for reference. One reviewer notes that it's unable to translate English into Romoji, which is the romanization of Japanese. However, other reviewers appreciate the accurate translations, and many say that this is the best translator app they have used. They add that the other features, like the dictionary, make it a helpful learning resource. The next product in our list is Naver Papago. Pros: offline translation works well. Helpful for learning new languages, including Japanese. Can translate languages outside of Japanese. Photo Translator works well. Cons: translations are not always accurate, according to reviewers. Naver Papago translates photos, text, voice, and handwriting, and it is also available offline. You can have in-person bilingual conversations using the app's conversation translation feature, or you can brush up on your language skills using the dictionary. Additionally, the app can translate entire websites. All you need to do is copy and paste the site's URL into the app. A few reviewers say that the translations are sometimes inaccurate. But the majority of reviewers are impressed by the app's photo translator, and they also note that it translates well offline. They report that this app helped them practice a new language. The next product in our list is Japanese translator offline Xung. Pros: reports that translations are mostly accurate. Easy to communicate with native speakers. Helpful for learning Japanese. Cons: some reviewers find multiple translations and definitions overwhelming. Cannot translate English into Japanese Romoji, may be difficult to read for those who can't read Japanese characters. If you're looking for a Japanese translator app that works offline, consider Japanese Translator Offline. As its name suggests, the app works offline and comes with several features. You can easily type for text translations, and the voiceover reads translations back to you. You can also save translations and refer back to them later. Reviewers note that this app does not translate English into Japanese Romoji, making translations difficult for those without prior knowledge. However, most reviewers are impressed with the accuracy of the translations. They say that this app helped them communicate with native Japanese speakers and learn Japanese. Do you think this list makes sense? Leave a comment for us. You can find the product link in the description of the video. Remember to like and subscribe to the channel to keep up with the latest reviews.